excited about? You can double the offer and receive a second set. Just pay a separate fee. And here's something to get excited about. You can double the offer and receive a second set. Just pay a separate fee.
A lot of people don't realize what's really going on. They view life as a bunch of unconnected incidents and things. They don't realize that there's this like lattice of coincidence that lays on top of everything. I'll give you an example.
You pull it out, you bleed, and you will die. You pull it out, you bleed, and you will die. Pull it out, you bleed, and you will die. You pull it out, you will bleed, and you will die. You pull it out, you will bleed, and you will die. You pull it out, you will bleed, and you will die. You pull it out, you will bleed, and you will die. You pull it out, you will bleed, and you will die.
Would you kill John Wick for $2 million? Would you kill John Wick for $2 million? Would you kill John Wick for $2 million?
Everything into the vortex. Create everything into the vortex. Create everything into the vortex. Create everything into the vortex.
Put that on the plate, and then I'm going to your salt box, okay, with a little bit of that salt on top of that, little pepper on top of that, okay, and that's what you can do, okay, just like that. Put that on the plate, and then I'm going to your salt box.
Nobody believed me, but I made it come back. Nobody believed me.
You exist just to make money, right? 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 Yeah,
Excuse me, sir. Could you please keep your voices down? This is my family business.
People keep asking money back, and I haven't really had an answer. And now, yeah, I'm thinking I'm back.
I love you. I love you. I love you.
A lot of people don't realize
lot of people don't realize what's really going on. Like unconnected incidents and things. They don't realize that there's this like lattice of coincidence that lays on top of it. I'll give you an example.
Lisa, I'm crazy about you. Please forgive me if I... Lisa, I'm crazy about you.
He said he understood, but I could see in his eyes that he didn't.
Now watch when I flipped her hair back. Did you see the difference of this hair?
My God, yeah.
Look at that. Is that gorgeous?
It's beautiful.
Now let me look at the back. I am telling you, this hairspray is amazing. Now, do you love my Plump and Thick?
I keep like 8 cans at a time.
Oh, girl, let me give you a can. That is good. That looks good. I fell on my booty.
Thank you.
Oh my God. And you know what, Gene? 3 times before the show, I said, Nick, you're going to fall off that set sometime. Oh my gosh, you scared me to death.
Hi, Kevin. I imagine you're at the TED conference. That must be quite an experience to be there. I'm thinking I should go walk the bridge this weekend. Just wanted to drop you a note. Hope you get the word out to many people, and they go home talking about it to their friends, tell their friends, etc. I'm still pretty numb, but noticing more moments of really realizing Mike isn't coming home. Mike was driving from Petaluma to San Francisco to watch the 49er game with his father on January 19th. He never made it there. I called Petaluma police and reported him missing that evening. The next morning, 2 officers came to my home and reported that Mike's car was down at the bridge.
Put me down for 20. I'm good for it. Put me down for 20. Put me down for 20. I'm good for it. Jesus, it's the fucking Birdman! Jesus, it's the fucking Birdman! Crazy about you.
Will you please forgive me if I can...
You had me at Dick's. Dad didn't even try! Dad just abandoned us! Dad didn't even try! Dad just abandoned us! Dad didn't even try! Dad just abandoned us!
He said he understood, but I could see in his eyes that he didn't. He was lying to me.
People keep asking me if I'm back, and I haven't really had an answer. But now, yeah, I'm thinking I'm back.
It's a good viewpoint to see the world as a dream. When you have something like a nightmare, you'll wake up and tell yourself that it was only a dream. It is said that the world we live in is not a bit different from this.
But is that going to help with freedom? I mean, should our freedom just be a matter of probabilities, just some random swerving in the chaotic system? That starts to seem like the worst. I'd rather be here in a big deterministic physical machine than just some random swerving. But is that going to help with freedom? I mean, should our freedom just be a matter of probabilities, just some random swerving in the chaotic system? That starts to seem like the worst. I'd rather be here in a big deterministic physical machine than just some random swerving. Please keep your voices down. This is...
Now for you to reclaim our lost honor. It is now for you to reclaim our lost honor. So, it is now for you to reclaim our lost honor.
coupons, tickets to a miracle service, and the family said, let's go.
Hi, Kevin. I imagine you're at the TED conference. That must be quite the experience to be there. I'm thinking I should go walk the bridge this weekend. Just wanted to drop you a note. Hope you get the word out to many people and they go home talking about it to their friends, tell their friends, etc. I'm still pretty numb, but noticing more moments of really realizing Mike isn't coming home. Mike was driving from Petaluma to San Francisco to watch the 49er game with his father on January 19th. He never made it there. I called Petaluma police and reported him missing that evening. The next morning, 2 officers came to my home and reported that Mike's car was down at the bridge.
Nowadays, we know that the world operates according to some fundamental physical laws. And these laws govern the behavior of every object in the world. Now, these laws, because they're so trustworthy, they enable incredible technological achievements.
I must speak to you. It is a matter of supreme importance. We are Thermians from the Klaatu Nebula, and we need your help.
Great! I'll come back and pick up my stuff later when the fucking place don't stink so bad.
I always considered you as a father to me.
Our bodies are given life in the midst of nothingness. Existing where there is nothing is the meaning of the phrase, finding things. Though all things are provided for by nothingness is the meaning of the phrase, emptiness is form. I think that these are 2 separate things.
Ships went back and forth for weeks looking for you.
Went back and forth for weeks looking for you.
And you look down, and on your screen is a little box. Now, down in the bottom of the lower left-hand corner of the box, you'll find a bomb. A little picture of a bomb. It's kind of like Spy versus Spy back in the old Mad magazines. And off to the right of the bomb is probably the greatest understatement that's ever been written in computerdom. And what it basically says is, sorry, a system error has occurred. Now, I don't think there's a person that's ever used a computer, an IBM or a Macintosh or whatever, when experiencing a system error that doesn't think exactly the same thing. And that is, I hope I have not lost my document. Now, I'd like to point something out on the computer here, and that is, as I pull down this file menu, you will notice that the word hope does not appear. You will also notice that there is no such thing as Command M.
You know you are, and you know all about yourself.
Maybe it means something more, something we can't yet understand. Maybe it's some evidence, some artifact of a higher dimension that we can't consciously perceive. I'm drawn across the universe to someone I haven't seen in a decade, who I know is probably dead.
We'll give you anything you need. We'll give you anything you need. We'll give you anything you need.
Dad didn't even try! Dad just abandoned us!
You know, I look at this man,
good.
So, of course, the idea of imbibing a spice that opens time and space to you, ding, that couldn't have been more right for that moment. And so that's why it's a weird Hollywood film. Like, it's a weird idea for Hollywood to ever tangle with doing.
I'm the only guy who actually ever saw Jodorowsky's Dune. I'm the only guy who actually ever saw Jodorowsky's Dune.
But dicks also fuck assholes, Chuck. And if they didn't fuck the assholes, you know what you'd get? You get your dick and your pussy all covered in shit.
Come on, dude, let's go do those crimes.
But 6 billion people. Just try to imagine that. But 6 billion people. Just try to imagine that.
You're sitting in the best kept secret in the world. Nobody stumbles in here.
The why of the thing, that's the foundation. The why of the thing, that's the foundation.
I want to talk to you. I want to talk to you. I want to talk to you.
And you look down, and on your screen is a little box. Now, down in the bottom in the lower left-hand corner of the box, you'll find a bomb.
Ships went back and forth for weeks looking for you.
I look forward to a tournament of truly epic proportions.
can't believe it's still hot. But is it cooked? Of course it is. The chicken is cooked all the way through. Now, you tried to trick me by putting it in the freezer. This I gotta see. Get off the heat, and then you little you tried to little tauntaun, you tried to trick me. You little tauntaun, you tried to little tauntaun, you tried to trick me by putting it in. You little tauntaun, you tried to trick me by. You little tauntaun, you tried to trick me by. You little tauntaun, you little taunt, you little tauntaun, you tried to. You little taunt, you tried to by putting it. I can't believe it's still hot. But is it cooked? Of course it is. The chicken is cooked all the way through. Hey, I bet that chicken Mexicana dinner you snuck in the freezer's done. Come on, not that frozen chicken that's been cooking in the freezer. Remember, we put in the dry rice, frozen chicken breast, some water, a couple jars of salsa. We brought it to the right cooking temperature and then took it off the heat.
And it exploded. And it exploded.
Well done! Well done! Where's Milton? Wilson, where are you? Wilson! Wilson! Wilson, where are you? Wilson, where are you?
Ships went back and forth for weeks looking for you.
Wilson, where are you?
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
He's hiding something about the spice.
And I love what Jeremiah 15:21 declares. Oh, there's so much in the Word of God, so much about this in God. Precious, precious word. And this is verse 21 of Jeremiah 15. And I will deliver thee out of the hand of the wicked, and I will redeem thee out of the hand of the terrible. What an amazing promise. You'll never belong to the devil. You'll never belong to the enemy. I will deliver thee out of the hand of the wicked, and I will redeem thee out of the hand of the terrible. So, redemption and deliverance are twins.
Today's my birthday.
With a storm, their air power will be useless.
My art has been commended as being strongly vaginal, which bothers some men. The word itself makes some men uncomfortable.
Well, what about me? Well, what about me?
We'll give you anything you need.
you know who you are, and you know kind of all about yourself. But just for day-to-day stuff, notes are really useful. Sammy Jankis had the same problem, but he really had no system. He wrote himself a ridiculous amount of notes, but he'd get them all mixed up. You really do need a system if you're gonna make it work.
For instance, if the forms of this world die, which is more real, the me that dies or the me that's infinite? Can I trust my habitual mind, or do I need to learn to look beneath those things?
Robbery? That's what this is all about? Fucking robbery?
Well, what about me?
He's hiding something about the spice. He's hiding something about the spice.
Well, what about me?
Wilson, where are you? And it exploded.
And they will accompany us in helicopters to the Los Angeles International Airport. And they will accompany us in helicopters to the Los Angeles International Airport. And they will accompany us in helicopters to the Los Angeles International Airport. And they will accompany us in helicopters to the Los Angeles International Airport. Angeles International.
The vortex. Create everything into the vortex. Create everything into the vortex. Create everything into the vortex. Creating a perfect smoothie every time. The unique emulsifying display design's reverse action technology creates a turbo funnel that sends everything into the vortex, creating a perfect smoothie every time.
Jesus, it's the fucking Birdman! Jesus, it's the fucking Birdman! Jesus, it's the fucking
Birdman! Jesus, it's the fucking Birdman! Jesus, it's the fucking Birdman! Jesus, it's the fucking Birdman!
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
And it exploded.
I've fallen, and I can't get up.
Just get into your silk pajamas, sit in your favorite fireside chair, and get ready for a real treat. Enjoy facial toning sessions that send impulses from a 9-volt battery directly into your 12 facial zones. And whatever you do, don't forget your lube.
Place a small amount of gel on the ends of each of the contact areas of the mask.
Does this sound to anyone else like shock therapy?
I haven't ever done it. It's really annoying.
It starts to look like all your decisions are really just a charade. Think about how it happens. There's some electrical activity in your brain. Your neurons fire. They send a signal down into your nervous system. It passes along down into your muscle fibers. They twitch. You might, say, reach out your arm.
Cocksucker, motherfucker, bitch ass, motherfucking cocksucker, you're all but the big baby!
no problem. I drop down, and right now, if I do that, I'm going to add up 3 Susans, February, March, and April, which is really not what I was trying to do. What I wanted to do is I wanted to come along and to be able to highlight the column only. I was doing this the other day, and a fellow in my class said, will mine do that? No, it's just mine. It's the only program that'll ever. All right, let me show you how to make that happen. To highlight a column, simply hold down your Option key, and your Option key is right to the left of your Command key. Hold down the Option key, and now as you drag, it will just drag over the numbers. This comes in really handy. Let's say right now if I wanted to make, as I look at my report here,
Why the hell did they move to New Jersey? Why the hell did they move to New Jersey?
What's happening here? Wait a minute, I'm losing coherency. This is not good. You made a mistake, Joe. Joe, we need help, Joe. It's coming upon. You say, chill. It's going to be all right. And so you have to discipline yourself that way. The dissolving of the ego, that is the dissolving of this maladaptive behavior pattern that has made our sexual and social politics so complicated.
According to these basic fundamental physical laws, we think we're special. We think we have some kind of special dignity. But that now comes under threat. I mean, that's really challenged by this picture. So you might be saying, well, wait a minute, what about quantum mechanics? I know enough contemporary physical theory to know it's not really like that.
I must apologize for not calling you.
You'd better, I'm very angry.
Well, you can see I'm terribly busy.
There's no excuse. You read the script, of course?
Yes, I did.
Then you could have picked up the telephone yourself instead of leaving it to one of your assistants.
I think we have a feeling of almost spiritual communion. And that feeling might be transient, but I think it's what we live for.
Discover the secret to feeling better and having more energy than you ever dreamed possible. Act right away and you could be among the first to own the new J. Cordage Power Grind Pro Juicer.
Try it in your home for 30 days for only $14.95, plus shipping and handling. It comes with Jay's 100-page juice therapy guide, full of delicious juice recipes, plus the 15-minute video operations guide DVD, the instruction manual, and free juice pitcher.
And the Power Grind Pro is built to last. It comes with a full 3-year warranty, and the motor is guaranteed for life. As part of this special offer, we'll include Jay's new book, Live Foods, Live Bodies.
And it exploded.
Well, what about me?
He's hiding something about the spice.
You're gonna need a bigger boat. You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Please forgive me if I can.
You had me at dicks like assholes.
Comfort White, the sanitary paper extension arm and holder. The first improvement to toilet paper as we know it since the 1880s.
After work, I never want to spend time making dinner. Now, I just dump everything in and bake to make the ultimate chili mac and cheese.
In a tunic style and in a toga style.
I was born in it, then it all blew up.
Hey, amigo, you want to go to Chipotle after this?
Take the problem of free will. This problem's been around for a long time, since before Aristotle in 350 BC. St. Augustine, St. Thomas Aquinas, these...
And this is where I think language came from. I mean, it came from our desire to transcend our isolation and have some sort of connection with one another.
I said I'll think about it.
All of a sudden, there's a truck tire in the middle of the road, and you hit the brakes. Whoa, that was close. Now let's see what happens when you're driving with the other guy's brake pad.
Where are they?
Understand, but how do I know they? How do I know they understand? They understand because words are inert.
Why so serious?
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Is when it gets really interesting, I think. Is when it gets really interesting, I think. Is when...
Go ahead. Make my day.
Travels through this Byzantine conduit in their brain, through their memories of love or lack of love. And they register what I'm saying and they say, yes, they understand. But how do I know they understand? Because words are inert.
Look at you go. Look at you go.
Free free.
Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe fuck yourself.
This is why dreams are mistaken for reality. To the functional system of neural activity that creates our world, there is no difference between dreaming a perception and an action.
The extreme uncertainties of subsisting without working made excesses necessary. It breaks definitive.
When it gets really interesting, I think, is when we use that same system of symbols to communicate all the abstract and intangible things that we're experiencing.
You hear anything?
Hello, Steven. I can't do this any good.
What's your real name?
It's Larry Tate, but that's not what's important right now. Welcome to Winter River, Museum of Natural Green, a monument to the boy businessman. Come on a little closer. Step right up, test your strength.
Having trouble with a living? You gotta have your home slave violated? You wanna get rid of that pesky limiter once and for all? Well, come on down and see me, folks, because I'm the afterlife leading violation.
Oh, well, good for you. You couldn't find a nicer guy.
I think. They're on location in Arizona making a Western. I'm free every evening and every weekend. We could work at your place if you want.
Great, so let's start with an orange. And now I'm going to put in my pomegranates.
Look at how much juice comes out of a pomegranate.
A pineapple. You can have it.
Put the no dripper on.
Yeah, it's a no dripper.
All right, here, look at this color compared to this color.
You're Norma Desmond. Used to be in silent pictures. Used to be big.
I am big. It's the picture that got small. Slanted this way a little. So I went to a doctor and had it fixed. They made more tests and they were crazy about my nose. Only they didn't like my acting.
Nice job.
It should be. It cost me $300.
I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want.
If you're looking for ransom, I can tell you I don't have money. I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want. If you're looking for ransom, I can tell you I don't have money. I don't know who you are.
But what I do have are a very particular set of skills. Skills I've acquired over a very long career. Skills If you let my daughter go now, that'll be the end of you.
I will not look for you. I will not pursue you.
But what I do have are a very particular set of skills. Skills I've acquired over a very long career. Skills that make me a nightmare for people like you. But if what I do have, I will have a very particular set of skills. I will find you. Skills I've acquired over a very long career.
But if you don't, I will look for you.
I will find you.
And I will kill you. Look for you. I will find you. And I will kill you.
I will find you. And I will kill you.
I will find you. And I will kill you.
I will find you. And I will kill you. And I will kill you.
What about me? Well, what about me?
You know who you are, and you know kind of all about yourself. But just for day-to-day stuff, notes are really useful. Sammy Jankis had the same problem, but he really had no system. He wrote himself a ridiculous amount of notes, but he'd get them all messed up. You really do need a system if you're gonna make it work.
Nobody believed me, but I knew you'd come back. Nobody believed me.
And then I'm going to your salt box, okay, with a little bit of that salt on top of that. Little pepper on top of that, okay? And that's what you can do, okay? Just like...
They're just symbols. They're dead, you know? And so much of our experience is intangible. So much of what we perceive cannot be expressed. It's unspeakable. They're just symbols. They're dead.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Would you kill John Wick for $2 million? Would you kill John Wick for $2 million?
You pull it out, you'll bleed and you will die. You pull it out, you'll bleed and you will die. The blade is in your aorta. You pull it out, you'll bleed and you will die.
A lot of people don't realize what's really going on. They view life as a bunch of unconnected incidents and things. They don't realize that there's this like lattice of coincidence that lays on top of everything. I'll give you an example.
John Wick for $2 million? Would you kill John Wick for $2 million? Would you kill John Wick for $2 million?
Bleed is in your aorta.
Would you kill John
Without
Wick
you bleed,
for
you will
$2
die.
million?
Double the offer and receive a second set. Just pay a separate fee. And here's something to get excited about. You can double the offer and receive a second set.